What the heck? I think Kraken upset someone. The chickens are coming. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your friendly beach blocker JT bringing you a special announcement from the BeachBlock server that the chicken wither is loose. No, I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, Kraken turned our statue from a chicken head on a stick to a chicken wither. Um, so yeah, um, yeah. I don't know where he's going with that. It's pretty cool, honestly. It's something different I've never seen before, but yeah. All right, behind that, you can see Eternal's made some progress on his sail hotel a little bit on one side there. I have done a lot of cleaning up around here. Um, I'm going to talk about my idea for that corner over there here in a little bit. And we may or may not get to start on it a little. I don't know. We'll see. But first of all, here's everything that I have been doing on here for the last that I've done the last couple days because I wasn't on for like a week before that. Um, but yeah, I've got the road done out here a little bit further. Uh, I've worked on cleaning out the area for the amusement park. Um, Cleaned all that up. I'm going to, I think, I've started the wall down. Over there is going to be the main entrance, and there's a parking lot. Um, I even got handicap spots marked. I actually just did that. I'm gonna put gravel in there to fill it in, but I went ahead and marked the lines. It's parking for 11, 3 across the back there, 2 in the middle, 4 across the front. Actually, 3 of them are marked for handicap. The one on the end is not, and then 2 spots right here on an angle. Um, so yeah, just a little entrance. I'm gonna put some archways over top. I think right there where you drive through to come in. I may mark one of them enter and one exit. I don't know. They could, I guess, be either one. They're only wide enough for one vehicle though, because I made the lot kind of small. Because there's only 7 of us that plays, 8 that plays on here. I guess on any kind of regular basis. Um, and most of us haven't been on for a while because everybody's playing the Modsplosion pack. Um, and I'm also doing the FTB Infinity Evolved Skyblock Expert Mode series too. So everybody's busy doing stuff. But yeah, if you haven't checked it out, in the description below, our Modsplosion pack. We have a public server now. You can get that pack on the AT launcher, and be sure and check that out. Um, if you're into modded Minecraft at all, it's a pretty cool pack. Yeah, we've got a public server set up at play.beachblock.net, which, yeah, that's the IP I used to use for this server actually, but which wouldn't do you any good because it was whitelisted. But the Modsplosion server that uses that address now is public. As long as you have the pack, you can get on there. If you are going to play on there, leave a comment with your name in the comments with your Minecraft username. If you don't want to leave it in the comments for public view, you can email me in my contact information, um, and give it to me that way, and we'll make sure when you get on there, we'll get you hooked up with the subscriber kit. Um, Give you some extra little bonus starting goodies that you can use if you want to. But yeah, let's get back to what we're doing here. So yeah, I finished putting. What I did is I had those 6 colors on the Ferris wheel. I went ahead and I just did those 6 again, right around in the same order. So basically, straight across. Like the purple is out there on the front edge. It's also back here on the back edge. You can't really see it from where I'm at. There's a little sliver of it. Yeah, so like this blue is down there. That red is right there. Yellow is on top and bottom. So yeah, the same two colors are straight across from each other. That's what I'm getting at. All right, so I'm gonna wall off actually. I'm gonna do a little bit more clearing right there, and I'm gonna wall off. I may connect that water as well. I'm not sure. We shall see. I may actually fill that water in too. I don't know yet. Haven't decided, but I'm gonna wall off a large area. Like this right here is going to get cleared, and I'm going to wall off here and go all the way around that pond. I'm going to leave the pond shape as is, I think, for the most part on that one. Like I said, I may connect it here to this water, not sure, but that outside edge is going to stay. I'm going to wall that off all the way around, wall across back there, and reconnect it to the land back there. Now, and I apologize if you hear background noise. There's a guy actually mowing my yard, and I want to talk about him in just a minute. And if I can talk him into it, I'm going to make a video about this guy. Yeah, I'll explain in a minute. So this down here in this corner, there's a drop-off back there in the corner. It goes down into a cave system that actually goes down to a spider spawner, which is the first one we found on this server. I want to build an underground roller coaster that's all spooky and stuff, that goes all the way down to that spider spawner and comes back out. Because underground roller coasters are cool. We're also going to have an above ground coaster that's going to kind of start somewhere, probably like right around in here somewhere. And it's going to kind of run around the whole park. I'll have big fancy supports and everything else, I think. But yeah, so that's my plan so far. What I've got. We'll do like a bumper boat thing in the water here, or maybe I'll do bumper boats there, and I'll do uh, we put that boat racetrack thing in this pond since it's larger. And maybe we'll just cut that little land off right there and continue it over into this area back here. That'll give us more room to make a nice track with some turns and whatnot. And then also, I just had the thought a very little bit ago for a kiddie coaster. Just a little, like you see at the fair, the little gator ones or whatever. Just a little thing to ride around on. We'll probably put that, I don't know, in here somewhere, like right below the Ferris wheel, right along the back side of it maybe. But I've got right there across the path from the entrance, I've got a spot for a little tourist shop thing. And I know I've got shops across the street, but this one's in the amusement park, so you can get some like souvenir shirts and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a color coding system for the rides, and then you can buy an matching color leather shirt for your souvenir for that ride or whatever. So yeah, just some ideas I've been throwing around. I've actually, man, I really want to finish that road, but I got to go on a clay run to do it. I've used all the clay I had. Okay, so I'm going to go down here and work on. I'm not going to work on the underground coaster today. I'm going to go work on clearing this and starting the wall out around that pond. I need to get down, preferably without dying. Ow. Ow. Oh, okay, that wasn't so bad. So, alright, I've got a few blocks here that I can use to place, but we got to clear some trees first while I talk to you about the guy that's mowing my yard. So I get home from work this morning very early, and I'm not home but maybe 10 minutes, and some guy pulls up on the street and asks if he can mow my yard for a few bucks. Well, he said cheap. I'll tell you what. the reason he's going door to door, at least this is his story, and I have no reason to doubt it. I mean, he's kind of got proof. uh, he's got a broken leg. He said he's been off work for a while. His insurance is due on his vehicle, like today, and he's trying to make money to pay for it so he doesn't have a lapse in insurance. Um, Props to the dude for being willing to go work and earn money with a broken leg. I mean, seriously, we have a hard enough time getting people to get off their lazy butt and go get a job who are perfectly capable of working. Now, I know there are people who try to find work and can't. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who just are not willing to do anything. Alright, guys, sorry about the little interruption there. Actually, that was the guy I was just talking about. He finished the yard, weed eated and everything. It looks awesome. And I was saying, he said he needed the money to pay his truck insurance, to stay out of trouble with that. And he's working with a broken foot. Not his leg, his foot, I think it is, that's in the cast. But, you know, around here where I live, there's so many people that are perfectly capable of work and they just refuse to do it because they can get welfare. And, this guy is out here working with a broken foot trying to make an honest living. And that is like, I say props to him. I messed myself up in this tree here. Let me swap this out. So here's what I did. And I couldn't. I was gonna try to actually do a little video with the guy, but I don't think he was interested. I'm not even gonna give you his name. I mean, most of you would never know him anyway, just unless you live local to me. But so I asked him how much he owed on his insurance because I told him this morning when he asked if he could mow my yard for a few bucks, for cheap. He said. I said sure, and he said. I said yeah, if you get it done today, I'll give you a few dollars or give you some money or whatever. And he said, well, how much? And I said, I don't know. What do you want? He said, well, usually mow yards for 40. He said, but since I'm in a spot and you'd be willing to help me out, he said, I'll do it for 20. I said, okay. So, just now when I talked to him, he's all finished up, and I said, if you don't mind my asking, I said, what do you need to pay your insurance? And he said 75. I said, okay. I said, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. And I told him just the reasoning that I was just talking to you about him being willing to get up and do the work like that when he's got a perfectly good excuse to sit on his butt. I mean, he's quite honestly supposed to be. But go away, zombie. Get. And I said, okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Now, he did say he had another yard to do he was going to get paid for and all that. I handed him $80. I said, this will take care of your insurance. I said, you can do your other yard for a little gas money or whatever. I said, but, I told him just what I just said about him being willing to, get up and do the work. And, I know of too many people that just won't. And he said, well, I'll be back next week. And I said, you didn't have to do that, but that's fine. So apparently I'll get my yard mowed next week too. But I felt good helping a guy out that needs, is in a spot. I've been there. I've been in a spot too many times where I've needed help and tried, had to take side jobs or whatever and stuff like that. And it's not fun. It stinks to be in that situation. So, the guy is, obviously got a good work ethic. So I helped him out. But that's my story for the day. I actually would have liked to have have done like an interview video with him, and kind of did that for him, just like, as a surprise in the video. But I don't think he was up for it. He was wanting to go get his foot up in the air for a little bit before he went and did that other yard. So, which I can understand. He's not supposed to be walking on it. He's out there walking around with the weed eater and everything else. So, all right. Let me see here. I gotta make another shovel too because I broke. Hey, can I have that? Give me that. Give me the shovel. Give it here. Oh, stingy. Wouldn't share. Anyway. Alright, so I told my story a little quicker than I guess I anticipated. I didn't get anything done really yet. So yeah, moral of the story is if you're perfectly capable of working, get off your butt and work. At least try. I understand that due to political nonsense, some places in the country it's hard to find a job right now. And people do try. I understand that. That's not what I'm talking about. Like I said, I'm talking about people who are perfectly able to work and just refuse to get off their butt and go do something and contribute to society and be responsible and take care of themselves. So anyway, that's enough of that rant for the day. For today. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna clean some of this here out. I'm gonna run that wall down, get it started, and man, I'm gonna have to clean up all along the edge of this pond just to put the wall up. That's a lot more cleaning out. You know what? That's not even going to be done in this video. Let's see. What can we do? I'm gonna think of something else to do for this because this is going to be a really short episode if I don't. And I haven't had an episode out for 2 weeks now, so I really want to give you something. So let me give me a few minutes, and I will be right back. Alrighty guys, so I went ahead and filled in this parking lot with gravel just to see what it looked like. I think it looks pretty sharp myself. I do think that we need to do something about the lighting maybe, so I'm thinking possibly, ow, hey, quit that. Where'd all the spiders come from? I'm thinking possibly removing the snow blocks, putting down jack-o'-lanterns, and putting white carpet over top of them. That's what I'm thinking about. I don't know. We'll see. I could put a lamppost like right here, like on the corner of this line. That would be all right for like over here. Don't know about so much over there though, as far as where I would put a post. Maybe one like right here or something. Or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I need to make more of these iron bars and line this. I'm gonna line this wall with the iron bars along this road down here. I don't know. It makes it look more secure for a parking area if it's got a iron bar than just like a wooden guardrail or handrail. I don't know. So that's my idea there. I just got shot in the butt while I'm trying to shoot a creeper. Goodbye. Alright, let's go get our XPs. Daggone it. Alright, I'm gonna go sleep. Alright guys, so I went and slept and then did some more stuff and it's dark already. Mostly what I've done is cleaned this off a little bit. I'm thinking this is going to get knocked down and actually cleaned off clear back to there. This is probably going to stay out to a certain point and then get cut off out here. Like this will go away, so this is one big pond. And then my wall will probably wrap around the edge of this. Well, this will be more like this will be dug out up to the cliff side, and then the top of the cliff I'll put a wall up along, or a fence or something, just a fence along it most likely, just to keep mobs from dropping in on us. keep it protected a little bit, and then clean that out all the way around, and then uh, go around that, and maybe even cut across this little place here, and then come out and then across here and connect it and go out and around. But that'll give us a nice big pond area, water area included in our thing. Um, at some point, that roller coaster I was talking about, the outside one, the above ground one, that's probably going to kind of dip down somewhere and actually just skim the surface of the water somewhere. I'm not sure where, maybe out there, maybe back here. I don't know. I may bring the one from underground even up at a certain point and put like a glass tube that comes up out of the water and goes back down. So you get like a brief moment of daylight. I don't know, some cool ideas I'm playing with, thinking about doing. Yeah, like I said, this is gonna get knocked down, but yeah, I've got so much work to do. I have spent a lot of time off camera cleaning this up. I've got a lot more cleaning up to do, especially just around the edge of that, and get my place cleaned out to put the wall around the area, because I want it protected from mobs. Everything's going to be half slab, like I've said before. Um, yeah, I've just got a lot of grindy work to do. Uh, so I mean, I guess we got the parking lot done this episode. That's pretty much it. um, it is a little bit shorter episode. I do apologize. I will try to have more work done next time to show off. I don't know if I'll get another episode out next week or if it's going to be maybe the beginning of the following week. Um, for this series, I do have a lot of work to do on the modded series as well, and that was the reason that this series did not come out last week, was because I was working on getting that public server set up and running, and everything going, setting up the spawn area and all that kind of stuff. So be sure and check that out. Check that thing out. Also, one other thing to note, if you're still listening to me ramble, is that my Twitter that I had in my video descriptions for the last I don't know how long. Um, excuse me. Sorry, I had to scratch my nose. Has been wrong. I've had it listed as at JTLewis 91481, and that was incorrect. I don't know how I did that, but it is JTLewis81 is my Twitter. So if you were trying to follow me on the wrong thing, that is why you couldn't get it to work. But yeah, somebody pointed that out to me in the comments, and I appreciate that so very much. Because yeah, that ugh, facepalm, Anywho, sorry for the abrupt cut there, guys. My game crashed. I'm not sure what happened. That's the second time it's done that to me today, trying to get this recorded. I don't know if it's the snapshot or what. The server also needed a reboot. It had been up for 6 days. So, anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you like what changes are going on and are looking forward to the things I've described that are upcoming. Um, like I said, I'll try to have a little bit more done next time, and try not to be so long getting the episode out. I do have a lot on my plate though. Um, but yeah, I'm not by any means am I done with this series. I mean, I know, like I said, it's been a little bit of time in between episodes, and that typically tends to mean that things are coming to a standstill. And I know everybody's been busy with that modded server, but yeah, like I said, we're trying to get our own mod pack going and all that stuff, and it just requires a little extra attention for the time being. But yeah, I'm getting back into the swing of getting things moving on here. Like I said, I've done a lot the last couple of days, just grindy work, clearing stuff out. If I can think of some things to talk about, kind of like the thing I told you about earlier about the dude mow my grass, stuff like that. Um, Important stuff, real talk and all that. If I can think of some topics like that, then I can make episodes doing grindy work talking about things. If you can think of some topics that you would like me to rant about a little bit, feel free to tweet me. Leave comments, everything like that. I don't think it got cut off. I was saying, about my Twitter. I got that corrected in my video descriptions, with the proper Twitter link right now, at JTLewis81. Again, I apologize for that being messed up before. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Please leave comments. And we'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hey, hey, you. Get off your butt and get to work.